it's time to pot up some of my seedlings, so let me show you how I do that. The first thing I need are these pots, and these are 4-inch. I buy a whole bunch of them at a time, and I can fit 15 of them in these heavy-duty catering trays that I like to use. I buy 20 of them, and I use all 20 throughout the season. And lastly, I have my growth stimulant to dip the roots into before I pot them up. First, these seedlings are really leggy, but I can only have one per pot, so I'm going to get rid of this one. If you don't know how to thin your seedlings, check out the video that I linked in the caption. But this is super leggy, so I really want to pot up now, and I'm going to put this in and try to get it into the pot so that just the top of the plant is actually sticking out. First, I'm taking off this outer level, which actually came off really easily, and then I'm going to stick it in the pot. And oh my gosh, they're so leggy that yeah, I'm glad I put this in the pot first before putting the soil in. So I'm putting this in the pot first, and then I'm going to add the soil around it. I forgot one of my steps. Before I actually add that soil, I'm going to dip the root into this root stimulant, and doing a little bit of math on the back here, I'm going to add a half a tablespoon to 4 cups of water. Okay, so I'm dipping the root ball into this mixture, and then I'm going to add it back into my pot. Now I've got my plant, and I'm just going to add the soil around it. This part's always messy. It's always really messy, but it looks like I'm going to need another cup. Okay. Now I'm going to pat it down to stabilize it a little bit more. And all of those little tiny hairs all along the stem, they'll grow roots out through the soil. Then I repeat over and over again. And what I really like about this tray is that I can put the water right in here, and they can soak in through these pots. And I'll put them under the lights, and they'll grow. Almost forgot. I'm in my workroom, and I'm looking at my seedlings, and I'm gonna let you draw your own conclusions. These tomato seedlings were sown on the same day as these tomato seedlings. Now these seedlings are a little leggy, and that's my fault. I put them too far away from the lights. But look at those true leaves compared to these. This is my first year using the Jiffy Mini Greenhouse, and I am so impressed. I will absolutely be using them next year. I mean, some of these need to be potted up already. If you want 15% off at fairymorse.com, use my promo code and get yourself one of these.
Oh, you should big enough. Take it, yeah, baby, yeah, take it, yeah, come here, rude boy.
Well,